So if you got the Amp Research running boards, you'll notice that they come with these puddle lights. They're not very bright, they're very blue in color. So a cool way to brighten those up is to actually remove these and replace them with the white Oracle rock lights. So we're gonna do that now. So as you can see, the step lights that come with the Amp Research running boards, they're not very bright. They're really cool in temperature. The good news is that we can remove this and we're gonna replace it with one of our white high-powered LED rock lights. So we're gonna cut the power to the light. We're gonna snip the ground cable first. We're gonna go ahead and snip the power wire. Get these connectors off just so it's easier to pull that through. We're gonna take a flathead, we're gonna remove this gasket. So these step lights are held on with a double-sided adhesive, so we just need to get a flathead under here and pry it loose. Pull that through, and got it removed. So we're gonna remove one of the rock lights. We're not gonna be using the hardware that comes with the rock light. We're gonna have to pre-drill some holes, and we're gonna use some number 6 3/4 inch screws. But we would just wanna go ahead and prep this ahead of time. We don't need this whole cable, so for now we're just gonna snip off the excess, make sure we have enough. We may need to trim this a little bit more later. Let's take it over to the truck. We're just gonna make sure that that's straight. And we're gonna make one mark, keep that steady. And our second mark. So now you can see we have our 2 holes marked. We're gonna go ahead and drill. So this isn't a typical install where we'd be able to use the hardware because this is closed in. We're not able to get a nut on the back of the bolts that come with the rock lights. So we're gonna use a number 6 screw. We're gonna pre-drill a hole using a 7/64 drill bit. And that'll be just enough to get the screw through, and then it'll go ahead and thread through this. So we're gonna drill our first hole. We're gonna drill our second hole. All right, we're gonna go ahead and line up our screw. We're gonna hold this in place, take our Phillips and fasten the screw. Notice how that's cinched down really nice. We're gonna get our second screw. All right, last thing we need to do is connect the cables back together. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that we're not leaving much slack here. We don't want this wire hanging. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of measure these here. And go ahead and shorten our rock light cable just a little bit. And this will be sufficient. All right. We're gonna strip away some of that black coating. That'll expose the red and black wire we need. So these are heat shrink butt connectors. I really recommend going out and getting some of these for this install. You know, this cable is going to be on the underside of the vehicle. As you can see, there's a lot of mud. You know, this cable's in a spot to where if the truck's driven in the rain, it's going to see some water. So with these butt connectors, once you have the wires connected, you just run some heat over the ends and they shrink to the wire, keep that water out. That all nice and tight. All right, now all we need to do is heat up the ends of these butt connectors, and that shrink tube will go ahead and form around the wire. Well, as you can see, that's a huge difference. Now all you need to do is repeat the same steps on the other 3 lights and you're good to go.